here is my informal outline. Hello. Rihanna and Chris Brown, Tommy Ray Brown and James Brown, Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. All of these celebrities and various others have been victims of domestic violence or have been the abuser. My sources today are coming from The Safe Space, www.thesafespace.org, Domestic Violence and Sexual Abuse, www.helpguide.com, and the Domestic Violence Resource Center, www.dvc.or.org. Domestic violence is about one person getting and keeping power and control over another person in an intimate relationship. Marianne Dutton, a psychologist and law school professor, describes it as a pattern of behavior in which one intimate partner uses physical violence, coercion, threats, intimidation, isolation, and emotional, sexual, or economic abuse to control and change the behavior of the other person. The most common types of domestic violence is physical abuse and sexual abuse. Physical abuse, according to Help Guide, is the use of physical force against someone in a way that injures or endangers that person. Physical abuse can be obvious when someone hits, slaps, beats, burns, kicks, or stabs you. However, there may not be evidence when someone grabs your arm, shakes you, throws objects at you, or pushes you around, but that is still physical abuse. SafeSpace.org defines sexual abuse as any sexual behavior that is unwanted or interferes with the victim's right to say no to sexual advances. According to the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, between one-third and one-half of all battered women are raped by their partners at least once during their relationship. Any situation in which you are forced to participate in unwanted, unsafe, or degrading sexual activity is sexual abuse. Forced sex, even by a spouse or an intimate partner with whom you also have consensual sex, is an act of aggression and violence. Domestic violence is very serious, and it is not just limited to physical and sexual abuse, and it is not just a woman's issue. The DVRC reports that in 2003, women accounted for 85% of domestic violence victims, while men accounted for 15%. We need to remember that all races, incomes, and choice of sexual orientation are all subjects to becoming victims of domestic violence. In order to stop the abuse, we must recognize it, report it, and then seek counseling, as well as educate our children that any type of abuse is not okay, and to tell an adult that they trust